Hello, 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 beautiful eclectic lights. Welcome to Agape Tarot. I am Donna, and this is going to be a reading for the 7th. The 7th in numerology is all about spirituality, our connections to source, our intuition. In the 7th house is about partnerships, relationships, business contracts, negotiations, how we navigate through life using that intuition with business, with partners, with friends, family. So we have Orpheus and what's her name? It's Eurydice. Eurydice. That was his wife. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This is, she was taken to Hades, or she was taken to the underworld by Hades. And he went there to save her, only taking his lyre with him, his instrument. And Hades agreed, but in one condition, that he did not look back once they had reached, until they've reached the surface. Well, he looked back, and then she disappeared. So this is about limitations and acceptance. We could put it, we should not accept that we have limitations, but there's always limitations. Always. Our intuition is not going to be 100% correct all the time. And especially when it comes to matters of the heart. This is his wife. He wanted to make sure that she was still behind him, and he got anxious. He got worried that she wasn't. He wasn't trusting in Hades' word. So that is a symbolization of trusting our gut. And yes, sometimes we are going to get it wrong, and that's okay. Then we accept that. We move forward. So how are we navigating our spiritual journey when it comes to connections, work, family? And I'm also getting that, we learn to accept people, especially if they have not awakened. If they are, doing their thing, the church thing or the no thing or whatnot, we have to have acceptance for where they are on their journey. So, but we should never accept anyone who is, negative to ours. It should be equal. And we have the Lovers. And this is a choice, but I see the 2 pillars. This equal kind of reciprocity is what I'm getting from this card with love. It just makes me think of that bumper sticker, coexist. We're all coexisting here. We're all on different journeys and paths. And, we have to have that acceptance. Also, your choices are not limited to, just intuition, or some may have mediumship. Some may be healers. And it just makes me think that, there's more than one path on this journey, and also more than one awakening. That's for sure. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the World. I think I don't just speak for myself, but this emotional fulfillment to close out an old cycle and embrace a new world, a new life in spirituality is not only emotionally fulfilling, but mentally as well. We don't stress as much. We don't worry as much. We trust. There's a whole lot of water there. This is being really tapped into our intuition. But a new cycle is approaching. There's another path that is opening up for you. We have the messenger of earth. You may be receiving messages from signs, synchronicities, animals, things that are earthly. It could even be communication with someone who is wanting to know what it is, what has changed you, why you don't stress, why you don't worry, why, you know, this could be somebody younger looking up to you and wanting more information about your journey. We have the Hierophant. Yeah. I think this is communication about your journey. Maybe you're just starting to share about your journey. And then we have the Eight of Fire. And not fearing. You know, this is fast energy. I feel like this is somebody who maybe you were hesitant at first, but that's what's unlocking. This is what you have learned a lot, and now it's a new cycle where you are sharing that information with those who ask, you know, those who want to know. Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles. Because they have seen your growth. Also, too, I feel like this communication is going to help them grow as well. We have the Nine of Fire at the bottom of the deck. And the Page of Swords, learning from all of our past hurts, wounds, childhood wounds, healing those, because we have the Ace of Water along with the Page of Water at the bottom of the deck. Healing from all those past wounds. We've learned a lot. So let's go ahead and do some clarification. I think where the limitations come in as well, it's, you know, remember, we can't help everyone. Some people do not want our help. We have the King of Swords. This is a lot of communication, a lot of directness. Maybe you didn't discuss it much with other people, but the change has become so apparent that people are asking, and you're telling. You're speaking your truth. You're doing it with love, knowledge, wisdom. Yeah. This is how I got ahead. You know, the Five of Wands is somebody trying to get ahead in life. I love that we have the lilies there. That is the Mayflower, actually. And this is, you know, I see this volcano in the background. This came with the tower moment. You know, I think a lot of us, we go through something very profound before that awakening. And I also see, it almost looks like the caduceus that is rising up, where not only did we have that tower, but we healed, we found peace in this new you. You know, at first it may have felt a little intense. But when we can see after the healing, after the process, we can see that it was for our benefit. With that 10 of Cups, that how emotionally, mentally positive this whole thing was. This is the World. 10 of Swords. So I'm not reading that as a negative. I can clearly see that beautiful heart with the star inside that heart. This is leaving something behind and following your purpose. Your heart's purpose, your soul's purpose. And what I see is those hands, they are electrifying, healer. So for some of you, you have developed or realized that you are not limited, that you are a healer as well. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. Yes, bringing in a lot of love. Healing is done with love. Knight of Swords. So we have the messenger. We have someone who has been asking, and you definitely are coming in and telling them all about this. We have the Ace of Swords, speaking our truth of our purpose, of our mission, of our journey, our spiritual journey, speaking that truth. Eight of Fire. We have the Nine of Wands again. The Eight of Fire. It's like the wounds that fueled you to propel forward. Because this stopped at the 9. We're not at a 10 where we've let something go and release something. We're embracing everything that made us up. All the good, all the bad, everything that we've experienced, we are using it as fuel, and you can see the sun that is right behind there, fueling. I love how the staff is going through the moon. This is cutting through the bullshit, the illusion of anything. I see it clearly. I take responsibility where I need to take responsibility. I'm not in a victim mentality anymore, because somewhere you played a role. You know that saying, it takes two to tango. Always. Someone can't do something to you unless you've allowed it. Period. So in some sense, we are responsible for what we're responsible for, and that is ourselves and what we allow. This is you busting through all the illusions that your mind try to tell you, that People are cruel, people are mean, why does people always hurt me? You have taken back your power and you're going full force because now you're just wiser. You're just so wise. The Hierophant is a wise card. We have the Ace of Swords. And we're using everything that we've experienced to fuel our way forward. And that's why people are noticing. It has been a big 360 turnaround. Seven of Earth. Judgment. We'll see. We shall see. You know, this is somebody communing. We have the eagle spirit, the bear spirit, communing with spirit. Watching our growth. This is tapping into that intuition. Is this worth me waiting here for? Or do I need to move on? This is regarding relationships, work, family, friends. Trusting that intuition, communing with spirit to know when to walk away, when to stay, when something is going to bear fruit. This is also someone who is communing with the divine for other people's growth. So, you know, this is a spiritual reading. So you may be communing with spirit on the other side. You might be communing with the divine on the behalf of others. Maybe you read cards. You know, I've had a lot of people that I've read for that, you know, that same energy, that Seven of Pentacles, where I don't see any more growth. They are in the matrix. They're going to remain in the matrix. And that's when we have to accept things. We can't help everyone because it's an inside job and they got to want it for themselves. It's more comfortable to stay in the matrix than it is for change. And this is a spiritual change, a spiritual reckoning of what is growing and what is not. Who's growing with me and who is staying stagnant. That, you know, love all you want. Love all you want. Oh my goodness. Love all you want. Two of Cups, King of Cups. Love all you want. But as Tina Turner, what's love got to do with it? We can love people from a distance. You can send them all the healing prayers and healing. But this is about your journey. And we can't have people sucking, sometimes they suck life force energy out of you. Because you are the Empress. You are nurturing, you are giving, you create everything. It's like the Midas touch. Whatever you think of, it becomes. And people see that and they want it, but they don't want to do the work for it. So that's when they become those energy vampires, because they'd just rather suckle off your tit than to do the work themselves. And it's sad, but it's true. Absolutely. There we go. Truth, truth, truth. So now, doesn't mean we can't revisit the situation later on down the line. But more than likely, they're still where they were. And that's the truth. You start learning to trust in spirit, to know what is growing, what is not, what is fruitful, what is not. And unfortunately, we have to make those tough cuts in our life with love, always with love. We can't, you can't hate somebody because they don't want to be on a spiritual path or they don't have any growth. No. If anything, we have so much empathy for them because we want that for everyone. We want them to be free. So we have heal away addictions and parents. This could be codependency, healing away the wounds, the traumas, the pre-programmed, if we've been raised a certain way, and freeing ourselves to be ourselves and not what our parents or society would have us be. We have the hidden path, yes, and I said there is a new door opening. There is a new pathway coming. And for some of you, I would say most of the time we deal with karmic partners. Karmic partners are everyone we meet in life. Your true soul family, your true soul connections don't always last forever either, but they tend to, there's a strong bond, connection, and but this is trusting when that season is over, when there is no more growth to be had with a soul partner, to not be addicted to what used to be, what you had together, but seeing that there's nothing further that is growing and maturing between our connections. So we have to walk away. We got the alone. This is a lone journey. This is a solo journey. Nobody can do your awakening. Nobody can do your spiritual walk. Nobody can do and tell you what your intuition is telling you. Nor can we, to people who are awake, unless one, they haven't learned how to trust, or two, they haven't gotten out of the matrix. And then they go and they want your energy, right? They want the answers because they see that you are a key to unlocking something magical, special, and they want it, but they don't want to do the work. So these journeys can be quite lonely, or I should say a lot of alone time. Don't ever be too lonely. We have big goals, big dreams, big goals, big things are happening. This could be within career, business, relationships, but it's about success. So you might be meeting up with more of your soul family, or making a very spiritual connection, a soul connection with a partner. But something big is on the horizon here. Or you might be getting that job that is going to be so perfect for you to be free to express yourself and who you are. Not what we project to the world, but truly being accepted for who we are. We have healing. Yes, we healed and we used that for the fuel to move forward on this path. This is also about healing, receive. Some of us didn't know how to receive. Empress, Queen of Cups, they're givers. They give, give, give. They don't know how to accept. And I feel like for some of you, you are learning how to receive. With not feeling guilty or saying, no, I got the tab. No, if somebody says let them get the tab. Start receiving. We have the witch alone. I'm not kidding. And here we got alone. Solitary witches enjoy freedom and independence. They work at their own pace in alignment with their own desires. Today, the witch sends you the inner stillness, strength, and wisdom and liberty to stand alone. And this is the age of the witch. Birth, death, and rebirth. All points on the wheel. New cycle. So, I'm going to close the circle. Thank you so much, my Agape team. Thank you, my angels and my guides. Guys, thank you for being here. Namaste. Peace out and Agape.